Previously on Imagine Dungeons.
I have brought a gift from our master.
Sue will very carefully crack open the lid of the box.
Inside of the box is the head of the vampire that your group made an agreement with.
Esteemed Glint, by decree of High Executive Merity Bramblecrank, Sovereign Director of Oasis Quantum, you are hereby formally summoned.
The armor lifts up from the ground. This figure towers over you, and it points its glaive at the party. Be gone! This mound of dirt opens a pale eye. Beginning to float out of the dirt is a zombie beholder. All right, who wants to do our recap?
I'll do it.
Thank you.
Although I already have an inspiration, so what do I get?
You can either give it to a
You
friend
get a free
or you
hint.
can spend it on a hint.
Spit it on a hint. I might give it to a friend, but they have to promise they won't use it on a history check or something.
I already have it. I already have an inspiration.
I do too.
Does everybody?
Not me.
Not I.
Well,
I also do not anymore. But go for it.
Our last session, after a long break, we came back and we returned from the basement underneath the frat party where we faced off against some snakes and also some frat boys, just sort of a different type of face-off. One was more emotional. And as we were returning from said party, we did bump into a protest group in the streets protesting, my dad mostly, and sort of his general, be it savior complex, industrialism, whatever you want to call it, encroaching on the culture of local halflings. And we headed back to the inn where everybody got to go nine-eye and level up. Everybody got nice little level up scenes and was able to add varying levels of cool shit to their characters. And in the middle of the night, I believe the most relevant to the immediate plot is that Sue was once again visited by a vampire. This time from
A vampire.
not the metal ones. This time it was the other ones.
Nope.
It was the
Other-
Oilsworn.
other way.
This time it was the Oilsworn. The first time it was the Frost feathers. And Sue's just getting recruited left and right. I assume fruit baskets are coming soon, and it's going to be like a whole thing. And then we were planning to set off. And then something happened in the morning.
I received a letter.
That's
Clint
right.
received a letter, a summons from Merity Bramblecrank, who's a technologist that the protesters were upset about.
Yes.
It seems like she's with Oasis Quantum. They had signs that said down with OR. She signed the letter. She summoned us to meet with them, and she signed the letter in tooth and fang, which seems vampiric.
Suspicious. She also summoned just you, and then God decided that it had a +5, which I appreciated, which was cool. I remember that. And then also, Snap's stealing. Snap's out here stealing. And
He did a big apology.
he did do a big
Snaps.
apology. He
Sorry.
dressed up real nice and said sorry to all of us, which I appreciate. And I did offer to teach him how to do it better next time, which I don't feel bad about. And I think that was pretty much it.
Ridley heard the cost of clerics and was like, we might
Maybe
need
stealing's
to
a
steal.
good idea. I did go back and double check. I have a diamond that I got in like episode 2 that I have never touched. That's just sitting in the Triple Dipper. But I feel like that's not fun for the plot, so I might not bring it up.
It's probably not worth 1,000 gold.
Well,
Covered in cheese.
It's a baby diamond.
it's interesting that you get to decide that, but all right.
Go look.
All right, God.
All right. Whatever you say, man.
Okay, you get your inspiration. What are you doing with it?
Oh, I suppose that we need a hint. We need a song hint.
Okay.
To clarify, the hints that we have are songs 1 and 4 are by artists with alliterated names. And songs 2 and 3 are written by the same country artist.
And we're trying to guess the songs that are the theme to this season.
Yeah. Okay. Your next hint is that song 1 is written by a pop artist, and song 4, I would say, is unconventional music. Is probably the best. If you're
Just
listening
farts.
on the radio, you're really in the wrong place.
You're in the Shadowlands.
Yes.
On the
What
radio.
happens if I get one right?
You get triple inspiration. You get to roll 3 dice and pick the best.
I can just guess right now.
I mean,
Come on, Carter.
Been doing it all season.
Pop, pop.
friend.
Song number 1, Snow Angel by Renee Rapp.
that's correct.
Whoa!
Wow.
Carter!
Whoa! Sniper over here. I'm glad I didn't give you the inspo now.
Hey, hot dice, keep going. Keep going. Double or nothing.
What's
What's
6
song
dice.
2? What's song 2? What's song 2?
No idea.
Would you go with me?
Both are Josh Turner. Long Black
JT.
Train.
We'll put a boot in your ass.
Toby.
What's that? Is that Toby Keith?
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Toby Keith sucks. All right. The party is sitting around in the Hole in the Wall Tavern. Glint having just read his the letter from Oasis Quantum. What's the party going to do? It is the morning. There's 3 days until your match against the giant.
Donnie is, excited for Glint, focusing on that for a little bit. Then he thinks about the box with the head in it again, and he would like to investigate that.
Yeah, what are you looking to see?
If I can take any of it.
Oh, for
Grim.
the answer to that, you don't have to roll for it, is yes, you can use some of that for.
Okay, great.
Your next long rest, you can apply some of that to Tin Buoy.
Okay.
Thank God May was an organ donor.
Dude, this Frankenstein's monster is going to be terrifying.
Absolutely.
Okay. Anything else?
I roll Harvest Cranium.
Harvest cranium.
I use lobotomize.
Lobotomize, that's it. It's much better.
That's French for eyes on your ass.
Lobotomize.
Le bottom eyes.
I saw him. No, he did like you. He gave you lobotomize.
It's when you check out somebody's ass.
Oh, goodness.
As I, Doge, and Glint, my son, are reading this letter again, it doesn't say when the meeting is.
Nope. It's a general summons.
So they're just waiting on me. They're gonna just start the cutscene when I get there.
Ooh, so fancy.
That's pretty cool.
In true side quest fashion.
That's
Cool.
pretty cool.
So is it okay? So it's a yellow exclamation
Confirmed
mark. It's not like
side
a green
quest.
one.
Right,
Confirmed
yeah,
side
yeah.
quest. Okay, great. Are we trying to 100% this campaign? Or do we just want to forget about that? Just look it up on IGN. What happens at the end of that quest line?
I'm just looking to min-max stats ultimately, so
I know that's true about Fiddles.
it is.
Glass cannon.
It is.
Glint, you want anybody to go with you?
Well, the +5 did fall out of the envelope, and I think it's a much more interesting
Yeah.
experience if we all go.
+5 to what stat?
Yeah, I'm down.
Just
Let's hit
curious.
it.
You're talking the science fair? We're doing the
Yeah,
science
I'm down. I'm down to go to science fair. I don't know that we have anything else that feels extremely questy right
Yeah,
now.
head
Just
right?
the
bombs.
tunnels.
Just
where
the tunnels.
a beholder
Yeah.
and a ghost soldier await you.
We
How
don't
fast?
have a way to defeat a beholder, currently, right? We have no knowledge on how to approach that without immediately
we do
being
have
exploded by
Ridley's
lasers.
spice.
I was given advice to use holy damage by my god friend, Nandy.
Okay.
And I was told that if I take the Bible out of the end table, which I did, that Vile, my blade, can become holy
A sword of Gideon.
by wiping across sort of a King James sort of situation.
Hit it with a dose of Job.
I call upon the power of Samson.
Get the Job done.
Nice. Very good.
I mean, how fast could Ridley get a job and make 1,000 gold?
Not fast enough.
I just need one big sale.
Not a lot of
Is it
boat
gone?
sales out here.
If we beat the giants, do we get enough gold to save Swill?
Yeah, you will for sure have enough gold from that.
Ooh,
Okay.
for sure, he says.
How do we practice spike ball? Because I've never played, and I know Glint
practice.
hasn't either.
You could go practice on the quad.
On campus.
Yeah,
Right,
is this a
favorite
skill we
place.
can level up?
No.
Cool. Thanks for putting it in the game.
Nope.
It's a natural talent kind of thing.
my favorite part of improv is no but. Wait, maybe there's like a potion at the science fair that makes us good at spike ball.
Yeah, I say we go to the science fair. Personally.
I mean, we've got a couple days to kill anyway, right?
Sure.
Okay.
And the tunnels are now even more dangerous because the oil sworn rejected our truce? Question mark?
Right. Yeah, it seems like they weren't that happy with May for telling us we could pass through Oilsworn territory unoiled.
Unoiled.
Okay.
How do we wait to get back to the tunnels? Do we have to go through Oilsworn territory? Like, were we able to get there safely because of our truce with them?
I think you would more so gather that they were waiting to ambush you because of Davy.
Pretty terrible
and also because of
recruiters if they don't let their prospect pass. I'll say that. As long as we have Sue, I sort of feel like we can be like, you're trying to hire her. Let her pass.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Sue's still very unsure
Makes
what
sense.
the purpose of them approaching them is.
Let them pass. My apologies, Sue.
Oh, hey, she, them, she, they.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So, do we have to use the tunnels to get to college?
You have to go to college to get to tunnels.
To get into tunnels, because tunnels are
Yeah.
below the frat house.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Snaps comes down the stairs. He took the suit and tie off after his apology and is just like carrying like a cloth sack. It's not like dragging on the ground or anything, but it is heavy and you can hear like jingling from inside it.
Are you making a return?
Yeah, I figured I'd beat him to it. I think there's a delivery due today, so I'll just head over there.
All right. Hey, really great job, by the way, on the apology. Kept your back straight, eye contact. Proud of you.
Oh, thanks. I appreciated the Velcro fedora you gave me for this.
It helps. Dress for the job you want, not the job you have.
Still trying to figure that one out. Headed to the Oasis Quantum.
Believe it.
Yeah,
All right.
let's do
Let's
it.
do
Ridley pulls out and blows the dust off of his pocket protector. And slides it in the front of his Oxford. He's ready for
Yeah,
business.
Fiddles has used disguise self so that she won't be seen at a science fair.
When you walk out of the tavern, you could immediately notice that the guard presence has skyrocketed. Where before, like, you might maybe be within eyesight of one or two, now there is probably 10 just within on this street. But if
I would like to figure out if I know why that's happening.
I think with your knowledge of the last couple days, you would know that the Civil War has spilled out onto the streets, and it's
Lots
pretty
of dead
clear now
bodies.
that even civilians are being attacked now. So
Good.
Seems to be understood by the guards that they need to increase their presence. If there's nothing you want to do in the city, you make your way over to Oasis Quantum, and you see this giant building. It seems like they hollowed out a whole plateau just to carve this structure. And all around, there are, obvious scholars and scientists sort of going around within their projects. And there are 2 Warforged standing at the front. And when they see you approach, they give like a bow and open the doors for you.
Sue is now remembering in the note that we were supposed to dress up fancy. Ceremonial attire. Hey, Glint, honey, am I remembering that we're supposed to put on our Sunday best? Do you know what you're supposed to be wearing?
Ceremonial attire, and I have been accused of many things. Never being fashion forward, though.
We have those togas.
He's not wrong. I kind of felt pretty fancy in it. I gotta tell you the truth.
Do we think toga is more fashionable than what I'm wearing? And we all know what we're wearing. We've all thought about this for our characters before, surely.
We have at least one outfit that has been drawn. That one exists.
I'm fairly certain Fiddles is wearing leather armor, but is covered completely by a nasty-looking cloak with patches all over it.
One of the Warforged overhears the conversation and says, if the esteemed guests would like more formal attire, please visit the gift shop where we have a new stock of disguised self-wands.
Oh.
Listen, friend, what is your name?
My name is 7864532.
Get that down.
I'm going to ask you in 10 minutes what that name was, Gage. I need to make sure you know it.
He's gone.
He died.
He's dead, dude. Sorry.
He's a single-use Warforged. He says one
Sorry,
thing.
man.
He says on sprints
Exploded.
away.
He's easy to remember. It's most of
The
my
Civil
social
War
security
has a
number.
really targeted attack in this moment.
Get him. He's counting.
I think I was invited here, and so it feels. Would you say it feels hospitable to provide me with the attire to attend the meeting to which I seem to be an honored guest?
Perhaps. I do not call the shots here.
And what's your name?
6.
8, 6,
Oh, that's
7,
his name.
5, 3.
Right.
He's got a little
down.
rust on him. Yeah.
Yeah.
6.
Okay, let's go get some disguised self.
I mean, can I
And then
also
that
just...
Warforged also sprints away.
That's amazing.
6!
Can I...
Come back!
It just lasts a minute, but it is a cantrip. Can I pretty consistently just play a tune and it be a minor illusion for the party?
I'm fine with that. Whatever.
Aha!
Love it.
And when you go in, you see that there is a pretty big gift shop off to the side. And then a small gnome sort of runs up to the party and, excuse me, it seems that you might be here as guests. Are you Glint?
Yeah, I am. Yes, and Glint shows him the seal on the outside of the letter that's got Merity Bramblecrank's sigil on it.
Perfect. Well, I'll give you a brief tour and make sure that you make it up to Mrs. Bramblecrank.
Gage, how long has Oasis Quantum been around? Is it a new tech company, or is this sort of established?
It is. Last time you lived here, this was not here.
Okay.
Merity Bramblecrank was a known name in town as a brilliant person, inventor, but this company, you would not be aware of it.
Okay.
Maybe it's like a startup, but
Sure. Yeah.
So this gnome starts giving you a tour, and you see a couple things off to the side. This company clearly has a couple different areas. And so as you get toured through, you see there is a wands division, a scroll library, There is education and use of magical creatures, a Warforged laboratory. Of course, there's like a sales division, and then you see like there's a escalator up to the observatory. And if nobody wants to stop at any of those,
Tell me those one more again. What do we pass?
there is a wands division. There is a scroll library, a sort of outdoor terrace labeled the education and use of magical creatures, the Warforged laboratory, sales, and then an observatory.
Donnie might dip into the Warforged laboratory.
Yeah, inside of that, there are probably 20 Warforged who are basically operating on themselves. They are replacing their parts. Like one uses crutches as he pulls off his leg and starts doing work to improve the plating.
Okay. Are there any parts for sale around here? Does it feel like it's a barter town?
You see there's like a garbage disposal.
Okay.
And on like the conveyor belt to be disposed of is a hand.
Okay. Donnie's going to head over there and grab it.
I think one of the Warforged notice, but just like turn around and they do not care that you just took this hand.
All right, we'll see you guys. And then he kind of feels rude because he's waving with the hand he just grabbed. And he's like, I'm so sorry. I'll see y'all later. Pretty independent stuff going on in here. Y'all taking care of yourselves. By your own bootstraps. By your own ankle clasp nuts. All right, see y'all.
Hoist yourself by your own ankle clasp.
Yeah, Ridley's like, good job.
Really good.
You get up to a pretty ornate set of double doors. At
That better
probably,
be the sales department.
I think Ridley would notice. Like maybe you just like peek your head into the like clear windows of the sales department.
Got to be
There's
glass.
a bunch of yeah. There's a bunch of it's a bunch of halflings sitting in there in like cubicles. They got so many rolly chairs. Ping pong
Everyone's
table.
Amazing.
Everyone's high-fiving as hard as possible.
Yeah,
Amazing.
ping pong table, kegs of ale. There's a big, there's like a banner on the wall that says "Magic is for everyone."
Wow.
I love that. And
And
right
then
underneath it
real
is
small.
a gong. And the clothes.
Yes.
Welcome to the Gong Show.
I want to make sure we know that the minor illusion that I'm playing so that we all have our fancy garb is basically anything that we would have heard from Donnie already, but with a touch of Bridgerton, kind of how they just do regular music, except make it kind of like big wig kind of stuff. So that's what we're working with.
Okay.
So
Well, you
really
get-
sees this and he would just be like, y'all, keep up the good work. And that's it. Closes the door.
I don't even think they turned to acknowledge Ridley. Just like too focused on hitting quota.
Yeah, I looked at the calendar. It's the 29th.
End of Q2, everyone.
Just found
and-
out this is the second quantum. Got it. Gave it away.
At the pinnacle of the tower, there are these really ornate double doors, and the halfling gives you a sort of bow, and there's a halfling sitting at a desk in front of the doors, and he just kind of waddles over there and he's like, "Yeah, they're here for Mrs. Bramblecrank," and the Mrs. Bramblecrank's secretary sort of nods, and then knocks on the door, and really you can tell that she's scared. Slowly opens the door, peeks in, and then looks back out. It's like, okay, go, quick, before she gets pulled for a task. Go, Mrs. Bramblecrank, they are here. And sitting in a obnoxiously large room. This is sort of like what you would think of like a throne room of a palace, but sitting at a tiny desk in the very center of the room is a halfling who hops off of her chair and approaches you and says, Glint, I am Mrs. Bramblecrank. Thank you for coming today.
I know who you are. I used to read about you in the broadsheets here in town. It's an honor to meet you.
She was nodding along, and when Fiddles gave like an ahem, she just turned towards Fiddles.
Oh, so do we roll for initiative, or can I get like a sneak attack in before we start?
She's just staring at you. She's like pretty comfortable in the silence, looking at you. Like her spectacles are kind of like on the bottom of her nose, and is just waiting you out.
Under her breath, Fiddles is just like,
Push those glasses back up and knock them off or something. Knock them off your face or something.
Yes, well, thank you for coming, and thank you for bringing your friends. Please take a seat. And halflings emerge from everywhere and start like pushing sofas into the room for you guys, and they're like straining under the weight of these sofas. It's like, thank you.
Oh, that's real kind of you. Here, let me help a little bit.
Hey, a little bit, actually, just a little bit over here, please. A little bit more.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
Well, I invited you here. I heard that there was a bit of a scuffle in town.
Now,
Were you attacked with someone looking to...
which scuffle are you referring to? Because there have been quite a few, if I'm going to be frank.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, I heard that you were ambushed and some ruffians were looking to take Davy and perhaps you as well, Glint, if the report is correct.
Yes, that is correct. Although, as has been proven over the last, season and a half of our podcast, ruffians don't tend to enjoy much success when they tangle with my friends.
Hell yeah.
This is great to hear. Well, I invited you here because I am interested in seeing your work with all of the materials that you can imagine available to you. I was impressed with your creation of Davy after I sent one of my employees to have a drink with him at the tavern that you reside in. And think that I could see more of your work.
I'm honored. Truly. What are you proposing exactly?
Well, I would contract you for perhaps a few projects, and then if I'm satisfied, then I will give you access to the laboratory with any materials you wish.
What sorts of projects?
Well, I've recently been inspired by a project that they're doing over at the colleges of Eberron, where they're looking for a sort of magical collaboration of information, something that, all of the esteemed wizards in the world would be able to access. They're calling it the Wizarding World's Web.
Interesting.
I think that I love this idea, but I don't love that only magical practitioners would be able to access it. Something that anyone could access feels like frankly, a better project and has more profit in it for me.
Certainly, knowledge is worthless if it is hoarded and not shared and used for the betterment of society. And I trust you agree with that. We did see a group of folks who seemed to be not a fan so much of your work here at OR. And then there's the whole stuff with the vampires, and you did sign your letter in tooth and fang. So I guess I'm just wondering, why me? Why now?
Well, if you're referring to the protesters, I had a conversation with our PR team, and they said that I wasn't too popular with the traditional halflings who miss the old Talenta Plains, and so I'm making an effort to be in touch with my tribal roots. And so as I come from a tribe of those who would raise velociraptors, I found that signing my notes in tooth and fang might inspire a bit of loyalty from the traditionalists. Of course, I don't exactly interact with them often. They seem to be more concerned with ripping their enemies to shreds than I am. But, of course, I do what I can. If by tooth and fang you fear that I could be one of these oil-sworn vampire, I must confess that I'm a bit envious of them, actually. I mean, I am Gatherhold's most prominent genius, and they have yet to come for me. And what is the obstacle of gaining knowledge other than a time limit of death? So I must confess that being a vampire seems like it would benefit me greatly. If you find one, maybe hint that I'm here.
Sure. I guess that brings me to my next question. I am interested in this position. I'm not going to lie to you. This is it's close to everything I've ever dreamed or used to. Will the projects that you ask me to work on, will they hurt people?
I must confess that my incredible brilliance does have a limit, and it's that I can't quite see the full web of cause and effect. But it is not my intent to harm people. I mean, knowledge is the greatest gift and the worst curse, is it not? I'm sure there will be people who scream at the heavens and say, I wish I was ignorant, when they're aware of all the things in the world. And yet, now that I have this concept, would it be evil of me to rob them of education?
Easy questions to answer. And
so we progress on.
Yeah, let's can I talk with my friends about this?
Oh, sure. And the halflings come back out and build like a little, they push up 2 poles with curtains on them to give you guys like a separate little...
pipe and drape. Good idea.
Does this feel very typical of the way halflings interact in Gatherhold?
No, I think Mrs. Bramblecrank here would be the farthest thing from your like typical halfling. She like openly boasts and like kind of mocked the like Bayan Mondahu guards. Like she's very she's a lot more like a gnome than she would be your typical halfling.
There's
and what
only
about
room
the way
for
she's...
one loud halfling in this campaign.
What about the way she's treating the other halflings, the way that they are interacting with her?
That's a great point. I think you being like a hospitality halfling, this would be like so foreign to you that someone is like openly like clapping to tell people what to do is probably like insane to you.
Okay. That was the vibe I was getting. I wanted to make sure I was reading the room right.
Yeah, that makes sense.
We could have just like stood up and walked over there.
I didn't get a chance to say it earlier because I got too swept up in sort of the audacity of this bitch, but Fiddles never sat when the couches were brought in. I do just want to say that.
Ridley did.
I think the 4 of you would notice that she did not look at any of you once.
Oh no, I caught it.
She was only concerned with Glint being there.
I could tell by the PS and also your friends, I guess, on the invitation.
Okay, Glint, I didn't follow much of that.
Well, logistically, I do a couple of projects for her freelance, and then it sounds like I get free and limitless use of her state-of-the-art laboratory and the resources therein. But is she a jerk?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Oh, yes.
She kind of feels like
Vibes
it,
are not great.
Pretty much no doubt about that one. Is this something you want to do?
I think I would have. Unlimited resources and unfettered creativity. Access to a laboratory where I could diagnose and solve problems at the speed of thought is appealing. But I do worry that it would distract us from our mission here to help the people that we've inadvertently thrust into the middle of a vampiric civil war.
I'm also a little concerned that it would be like, doing war crimes or, sort of mostly doing war crimes.
There might be a risk of that, yeah.
Yeah, if our life was a dinner plate, we already have 2 heaping helpings of a whole bunch of stuff.
We got our own war crimes.
I wasn't referring to that in particular. More that we just got a lot of. Man, I can't come up with a lot of pots in the fire. A lot of what's the phrase?
Fire, yeah.
No, I don't think that's it.
Our pots runneth over.
Got a lot of pokers in the fire.
We're stirring a lot of pots.
We're eating plates.
Okay, but I can't tell because it's fun to be around geniuses because it's kind of like white noise. But are you gonna make like a big gun? Like, what's the project?
What's a gun?
She did kind of talk around the whole is it gonna hurt people? Yeah, I can't tell the future. Wah wah wah. Like, did kind of feel like dancing around it.
Well, she made good points. You can't tell the future ever, really.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, but if you're building a gun.
But if you are building a gun, there's only one thing you could do with it.
And I just think it's fair to ask.
I think Glint's going to poke his head out of the curtain, like he's looking out of the shower. And he's like, will I be making you a gun?
There is a little bit of wand creation in this, yes. But I will say, this is not a weapon of mass destruction.
Is it a weapon of minor destruction?
Well, sure, but you do minor destruction too, so,
Well,
ask her who's the client.
Fiddles is pulling on Glint's sleeve while Glint's head is
one
out.
moment, and then Glint's going to poke his head back in.
Ask her how her voice is amplified.
What?
Because we can hear it so good from her head in her own ass.
Should I really ask that?
No,
I was sort of doing a bit.
I'm pretty sure she heard that anyways.
Oh, I thought we were in a sort of cone of silence situation.
No,
it's kind of up to you. We do not always operate above the law.
That's fair.
This one here is trying to teach my nephew how to steal.
You heard that?
Of course, I got ears everywhere. I don't operate above the law.
Fiddles daps you up.
Respect, but if I was in your shoes, you might want to ask who the client is.
Yeah.
There's always a client. Where's the money? And know that going in. We're in a war here, and people like Bramblecrank tend to profit during times of war. How close a part do you want to play in that?
We could always help her out and then do the old 5-finger discount. Kill her at the end.
Yeah. Hey, I can help with that too. And Donnie pulls out the hand he just got from the...
Okay. Glint's going to poke his head out and say, I think I've reached a decision. Is she gonna clap or something and take the pipe and drape away?
No, she doesn't.
Next time on Imagine Dungeon.
What a cliffhanger.
Did you leave the curtain or did you just pop your head out?
I popped my head out. I guess, does she want me to tell it while she can't see the rest of me?
Well, you said you reached a decision, so she's just looking at you.
Okay. Sure. One last question. Who's the client for these projects? You mentioned that you'd like me to do some projects for you. I think I hesitate to say that I will do something if I don't know what that something will be.
Oh, of course. So initially, With something so grand and large of a project, it will be businesses around the continent. Perhaps we could work a deal with the elves or the giants of the other continents. But our goal here, of course, like I mentioned, is for this to be accessible to everyone. And so maybe for the first 10 years, it's with people who could use a web of information. And then eventually it will be in the hands of everyone. It will be an everyday expense in the same way that renting a hole in Gatherhold would be, or in the same way that buying feed for your iguanodon would be. She pauses, you can tell she has to think of a dinosaur. She's so disconnected from her own culture.
So she just wants me to help her build the internet?
Yeah, she's Al Gore.
Yeah, that's fair to say.
Ostensibly.
So it's not a gun. It's just the internet.
When's the last time you got on the internet?
Internet has been bad, but maybe internet can be good in fantasy, Eberron.
Yeah, it could be.
Maybe internet can be good.
She seems like
I think
she's got
that's what
good
they
goals.
said.
Yeah.
Starting to sound like the 80s.
Could I everybody other than Glint, give me a perception check.
Yes.
Are we still behind the curtain?
Yeah, I think so. Unless you come out.
Disadvantage there then.
That's an 11 plus 3, 14 for Sue.
12 plus 3, 15 for Ridley.
13 minus 1, 12 for Fiddle.
Say 12 for Donnie.
Okay, Sue and Ridley,
7.
you would notice that there's a halfling that's waiting behind the curtains with you who has like 2 arms full of different outfits, and they are like Sue, I think you in particular would notice that they are obnoxiously tribal. Like, these are your super traditional Talenta Plains garb, like snakeskin, like toga, or there's one that looks kind of like a feathered headdress.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to be putting those on. You can take them back now. Thank you.
Oh, these aren't
us
for
to
you.
wear these?
Oh, these are for Mrs. Bramblecrank.
I'm sorry, for what?
Well, she's got like an address coming up. Like, she's gonna go talk to a whole crowd of people who are some disgruntled, some just like love everything that she says, and she's just trying to look the part.
I see. Well, look the part, I'm sure she will. And Sue just kind of like rolls her eyes.
Yeah, she will. All right, cut to Glint. Other side of the curtain.
Yeah.
There's headdresses back here, Glint.
It's pretty offensive.
Mrs. Bramblecrank.
Fiddle's missed all of it because she's just crotch chopping in the general direction of Bramblecrank through the curtain.
You could just see like ripples on the curtain.
2 hands every once in a while.
Oh, that's so good.
I do appreciate the summons, and thank you for considering me for this project. Knowledge is self-evident. It propagates itself without us having to interfere. And more importantly, knowledge is tainted by a person who has sole ownership of the method through which that knowledge is conveyed. And so for that reason, I am going to have to respectfully decline, though I do appreciate the consideration. For the future of Eberron, I do believe that perhaps knowledge should propagate on its own without someone monetizing the channels through which knowledge is disseminated. He's trying to like kind of read her expression. And
It's completely blank the whole time.
Sure, yeah. They call that the glint.
I appreciate your mind for business, and I will put together a better offer for you. Thank you for coming.
You're welcome.
Lewis, bring those outfits. And the halflings begin to like tear the curtain down and put everything up. Again, this is a completely blank office. If nobody else has anything to say or do here,
I mean, I got lots to say, but I'll hold.
As the party is leaving the room, Meredy will say, and one last thing, Miss Bartholomew, Cornelia, was it?
Don't know her.
Tell your father I said hi.
Who?
I believe the locals know him as Lord Stinkbottom.
I'll tell you what. I got space right next to my dad's name on a very special list.
I could help you achieve the first name on your list. We'll be in touch. I understand it's something to think about. You don't seem fond of the intelligent arts, so.
Well, that is
Wow.
you could have been stronger with that sentence.
You were holding your nose when you were walking in. I saw you from my office.
Oh, Donnie farted.
Yeah, that one definitely is on me. It's pretty bad.
As the party leaves, they'll.
On the way out, Donnie's the last one out, and he does fart. First
Wait,
one.
was
Roll stealth. Roll stealth.
Yeah. I like that. Roll stealth.
Okay.
You have 3 inspirations, don't forget.
please don't use it on
No. An 8. 7 plus 1.
I think you rip it a little bit, and one of the halflings
It's one of those
rushes
walking
over.
farts.
Yeah.
One of the halflings rushes over with a wand and just like casts prestidigitation to.
immediately cancel.
Donnie, kind of like how any old man would like blame it on a frog or something and like look for whatever the creature was. He just immediately starts tuning in the closest note as possible on his yardie. It's like,
And I imagine that the illusion you were casting to make us look dressed nice wavers for a second. Ridiculous.
We're all just nude for 1 second.
That's excellent. World building. Hello, dear friends. Thank you so much for listening. I'm Carter, and I think I might be the person on this podcast that appreciates it the most, because you might hear me laughing with my friends on this podcast, but most of the time I'm really lonely. And I think what could help is if you would just tell more people about it. Could you tell more people to download this podcast? Could you tell them to rate and review it and just say nice things specifically about me is great, because remember, I might need it more than anyone else that you hear. But you can say it about anyone else too. If you really enjoy it, please keep listening. Thanks again.
As you are leaving the tower, you do see like they're experimenting on the things that they're working on. Outside, there are like little pop-up wand stands. They're selling things like control water or create or destroy water, and which of course you would be familiar with as the toilet wand.
Classic.
Like prestidigitation for kids, that sort of deal. And you're out if you want to, whatever your plan is now.
Ridley wants to just check back in on sales guys real fast.
Oh, yeah. You hear one of them be like, "Attaboy, Lewis," and like hitting the gong.
Yes.
Lewis
Where's
just
the
hit his
thermometer?
quota.
Yeah, where's
How
the
high is the
thermometer?
thermometer now?
Yeah, thermometer like 76%.
Okay, we're getting close.
Yeah.
There's just one halfling scream crying into his jacket.
The board is posted on the wall. It's like a wooden plank that has like 3 halfling faces on it.
Yeah, Ridley learned like menge by walking around. So it's just in his blood. Like he's got to check in on these guys.
Amazing.
The art of the deal. Attaboy, Big Lou.
Arms clasped behind the shell.
The art of the
Lewis
shell,
doesn't
yeah.
seem thrilled. Lewis is like, "This was expected."
Good enough isn't good enough.
I like to think there's a bit of a commotion and people start cheering because Donnie is over and he's doing like the Matt McConaughey, like, He's like getting everybody like Wolf of Wall Streeting in there.
You know what the reward for hitting quota is? A bigger quota.
This is nice. I'll report back.
Okay, so what's the plan now? Are you heading to the tunnels?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have a couple of the things. What is the saying? Why can't I come up with it? Pots in the. It's not pots.
Nobody
in the
help.
fire.
Irons
Nobody
in the
help.
fire.
Irons in the
What
fire.
are we doing?
I was
Thank
close with
you.
poker.
What are we doing?
Yeah, closer.
What are we doing?
Poker's probably the
Cast iron
closest we've
pots.
gotten.
A
Cast
poker.
iron pans.
Yeah, like you're poking the fire.
We've got a lot of stuff
Those
going
are made
on.
of iron.
Those are made of iron.
Yeah, you got it, guy.
Do we need to like check in with the pod father? Does he expect anything from us that we know of?
Can we press
Or is he
pause
just-
and go over to our quest menu? Do a quick read.
R2.
There's a couple things going on. The Podfather just sent you your like jerseys. He
right.
said like he'll be in contact if he needs anything.
Okay.
But basically, you are giving him what he asked for, which is an
Notoriety.
endorsement.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are we wearing them? I think probably like out on the street so that we get the buzz going. They're over whatever we're wearing.
You tell me.
I am. Fiddles is for sure.
What color is our team? I need a mental image.
You tell me.
Bogurds.
Bogurds, dude? Some Kelly green?
That's what
Philadelphia
I was
Eagles
thinking like a
jerseys.
dark green, like
Okay.
like
Little midnight green.
mid
Little
2000s
forest.
Eagles. Yeah.
I can go put my Giants jersey on right now.
There's a kid who comes up to like Fiddles on the street and is like, "You're gonna get your ass kicked."
Fiddles tousles his hair and just plucks one right from the middle of his scalp.
Okay, you're sporting your jersey. Here's what's on the quest menu. You could see what's going on with this cleric. You could go to the quad and practice spike ball with some college losers. You could go to the tunnels to fight that beholder, like Fiddles has been like absolutely buzzing about.
That one feels like we die.
It's not
Could
a
be.
full. It's a zombie beholder.
Could be.
Oh, God thinks
Feels
we
like a
can
hat
do
on
it too.
a hat, if I'm being honest with you.
This isn't. You're not like locked out. You're not like, oh, these things are too strong. Like, go away.
Okay.
Uh,
And
you
we
could
have a few days until the Giants fight.
3 days, yeah. Or you could try to find out where the oil sworn are.
So we can pick a fight, or we can pick a fight.
Love it.
Mm-hmm. You could try to find something else to do.
It's my kind of episode.
The world is your oyster. You could leave.
Let's just go to the next thing.
What do y'all want to do?
Civil War sucks.
Skip all the cutscenes.
Let's get on our boat, sail to the season 3 area, see what kind of quests we could do. We're pretty underleveled,
That
but I
is
think we could try
crazy.
it.
They call that the
The
Elden Ring.
labyrinth.
It's a rot swamp. So
Oh, it is Elden Ring. Okay.
I say we go to the beholder. I say we give it a
I
shot.
think so too.
Look,
I
don't.
think so too.
If it doesn't make sense for us to go there right now, that's okay with me. But I am ready to kill it.
Oh, we're
We
ready.
have 3 days.
This is the root of what is causing like the active civil war that's happening
Right.
in the town.
Yeah.
I
feels
think
good.
that at least for Glint, my sort of sense of like urgency for Glint is people are being hurt every second of every day because of a civil war that we started by killing the boogeyman. So we have to make that right and stop this civil war if we can.
Same for Fiddles, but it's second place too. We get to play Spike Ball in a few days, and so that's
Nothing can bring people together like the power of sport.
it's true.
I mean,
You could go back to Zoom Click and play Subsistence.
Oh, I
we
did
could.
want to play that.
We all did.
All right. Well,
All right. Let's head to the tunnels.
Did we drop like a fast travel?
yeah,
medallion
we're
or
doing
something
fast
or-
travel. Yeah, you
Okay,
make your way
great.
through the whole city or whatever.
High five
We
all the
pack
frat
all our
bros.
stuff.
Yeah, you pick up Walton along the way. He's got a ton of camping stuff. Like
He's been doing that NPC thing where he's waiting at the entrance to the tunnels for us the whole time until we come back.
yeah.
Every time we pass him, he's just like, "Hey, come over here."
He just has
come
the
over
worst
here.
sunburn. Like just standing there.
So
for
Poor
hungry.
guy.
hey, Red Sox over here. Oh, listen.
Yeah, Fiddles is going to, upon realizing that we're headed into action, Fiddles is going to, for the first time, actually cast Mage Armor on herself. It's a free action as a warlock, lasts for 8 hours, and because I forgot, I said leather armor earlier, but Fiddles is now just in pants and like a leather pants and a dark shirt with the Mario cardigan over top. So in order for mage armor to work, I can't be armored.
Got it.
So
And Donnie is on the walkover doing his performance of creation to make 10.
Okay, cool.
Sue, definitely, what's the one aid? I made some granola bars.
Here's what I'll say. For aid, for whoever you give it to, just put 10 temp HP on your character. So that way we don't forget that you increased your HP.
Okay, who has the lowest HP? Remind me.
You.
Okay, great. Done.
And Donnie probably, right?
I have it as
45.
45.
I have it
Also.
as Sue, Donnie, and Fiddles.
yeah, I have 52. But between uncanny dodge and mage armor, I should be a little less squishy now.
Trying to think, is it? I know Donnie and I go down the most. Anybody else want a little temp HP?
If Fiddles is turning it down, I'll take it. I have 59. That'll put me at 69, which is a funny number.
It is a funny number. Take it.
Okay, well, Walton is carrying all this camping gear. You can tell that his expectation is that, like, if we're going to go down here, he has stuff to make sure that you have, like, short rest ability.
Cool. Awesome.
Thanks, Wally.
And you guys get into the tunnels. Maybe on the way there you see, like, Richard from the bag, like, running around on the quad.
Oh, yeah.
As an aside, this is the little map we're going to use for you guys going through the tunnels. I've got a little campfire at the top.
And when you say little map,
Oh, it's
you mean
humongous.
giant map.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
do
yeah.
have to make the window much bigger.
This is the one that that Glint memorized.
Wow, Glint. Sue is now extra impressed at your brain power.
I take it all back. I think you should work for that rich lady, to be honest. This is...
You are wasted.
Okay, from what I understand, Glint and Donnie have dark vision.
Sue definitely does not.
Okay,
Too bad.
are you relying on them to lead through the tunnels? Because there's no light in here.
Gotta have something to fix that, right?
Walton's like lighting a torch and is like, who wants it? Who wants a torch?
I'll take it.
Trying to think if I have anything
Can't I?
fun.
Hang on. I can use magical tinkering, and I can make the ball bearings glow.
Yep, okay, that works. I will say that's a pretty dim light. It's only like 5 feet.
But isn't it better to like keep? Well, I guess unless it's pitch black. I was gonna say it's better to have.
Oh yeah, it's pitch black in here.
Not blast out your eyes with brightness. All right, then.
Ridley now has 3 torches because Walton just keeps handing them out.
Take a torch. Take a torch.
He's like
Take a
sticking
torch.
one in your shell. Like,
Yeah.
Jimmy,
I
this in
think
here.
Sue would rather take a glowing something from Glint than
That's nice.
a fiery torch.
Okay, or you could
Fiddles, can we use some of your ball bearings?
also infuse somebody's weapon. If
Oh,
You want to make my cleaver glow?
yeah. Why not? That sounds great.
Cleaver glow.
I would run
Also-
with that.
I was gonna make a "That's What She Said" joke, and I didn't know if that was inappropriate.
For
How
who?
dare you
The
say it?
5 guys that you're playing D&D with? Are you kidding? It's so appropriate. Hell yeah.
I want to try something. Fiddles is going to tear a page out of the Bible and rub it on the blade of vial to turn it holy. So I hope you had a stat block ready for that. But I just want to see if it glows when it's holy.
I think the script on it does. Yeah, we'll say it gives you like the same light as a torch.
And then, Gage, the seams in the Manu shell, they're red. Do they glow red?
Like a faint glow, but one that wouldn't give you away in the darkness, and it doesn't provide a ton of light to you, especially since it's kind of behind you.
I could walk backwards.
Beep, beep.
You can't even like see over your own shell if you turn your head.
I'll just point me at the right direction. Okay.
Okay, well, you have light. And I think as
Did
you're...
we beat it? Did we beat the labyrinth?
As
we
you're
beat the tunnels.
walking down, you notice something you didn't see before. The first thing is that all the bodies that were like frozen to the wall are gone.
Oh, man.
Oh, good.
The second is that while the entrance to what you would probably call like the beholder room is ahead, there's also like a little side tunnel to your right.
Okay, real talk with y'all. Are we about to try and 100% this map? Because this map is big.
Hell no.
Okay.
That's crazy.
We are going to walk down the little side tunnel, though, right?
All right.
Yeah, we can walk down the side tunnel.
What if there's a good sword or cool armor in there?
You could say that for any of these side tunnels.
You go down every alley and gather hold.
We'll have to make sure we post this map so that everyone can see it.
Yeah.
Well, we could always split the party. If Glint wants to go down with someone else.
Do it, dude. Splint the party.
Splint it, dude.
You walk down the side tunnel and you immediately see a statue of a man. Do you keep walking?
No,
What's,
investigate the man.
What's its deal?
I answer he, his riddles 3.
He is standing and it looks, this man looks like he's surprised and he has fangs.
Oh.
But he's frozen, huh? He's petrified?
And he's a statue.
He been dead. He been beheld.
He got beholded.
Okay, fair enough.
All right.
Is this in the side tunnel? I
Can
missed
I
it. Did we go in the side
investigate?
tunnel?
This is in the side tunnel. Yeah, you
Okay.
can roll for investigation.
See?
Good thing. That's a 16 plus
Ooh.
1.
Well, Sue's so bad at investigation.
5 plus 8, 13.
That was a crit
I have a
fail
17.
and then a 16 minus 2, 14.
17 raw.
Sue's like a statue of me.
Raw is 17.
Whoa.
Oh, I forget my investigation.
I forgot I'm famous down here.
Not if I roll that, though. That's a 12, baby.
Something magical happened here.
He got
For
beholded. We know he got
Something
beholded.
magical happened here for sure.
I think his last words were blood.
Oh. We still feeling confident going down this tunnel after seeing this?
Don't know what else we're supposed to do.
All right, let's.
I
all
poke
right,
it.
lead the
I
way.
poke it with holy vial. I poke the statue with holy vial.
You chip a little piece off of it.
Oh, sorry, statue guy.
He no longer has the tip of his nose.
Dang.
Sphinx.
How'd you know where I poked?
Is this like, so we're at the end of the hallway and it's just got a frozen guy here, yeah? Or is there
Halfway
more
through.
past
He's like halfway through. There's more hallway past it.
Walk past him.
Keep
Let's
walking.
go past him. What else is there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Boring.
I think you would hear. I don't even know how to begin to make this noise, but it's like the Perry the Platypus. Like
Boom, ba boom, ba boom, ba boom.
it's like the growling sort of noise he makes.
Oh,
I guess, yeah.
Pretty good.
That's
Pretty good.
you hear that kind of echoing off the walls, and you see two. I'll say you see scales like reflecting the light, but whatever it is sort of blending into the darkness.
Anybody have a friend beast?
I have charm person. If this is a scaly fella,
Trident.
Yeah, I don't have that.
Yeah, I
Fine.
got nothing. I got nothing.
Ridley tries to do the growl back to it.
and it sounds like
Does someone want to like sneak around? I can cast guidance and.
I'm not much
give
of
a
a
little
I'm
boost.
pretty sneaky.
Can I roll a ball bearing towards it?
Ooh, you can.
Will that make it mad?
I don't.
And will it come to hurt me if I do that?
Why don't we?
Sue's gonna grab Fiddles by the elbow and just say, "All right, Fid, you got this," and you're gonna feel like a little warming glow of guidance. So you have an extra D4 on an ability check.
I've been training my whole career for this.
And then she just crouch walks.
Roll stealth.
I will. That is an 11 plus 6, 17.
Plus a D4.
D4.
Plus a D4.
That's a lot.
It's a dirty 21.
Okay.
GMO 21.
You take a few steps and you're crouched, and we don't have reflex saves, but we do have I'll say make a deck save.
Sure. It is 8 + 6, 14.
I think you take a couple steps and you realize that what is lying ahead is a basilisk.
That's kind of what I was thinking, actually.
You are knowledgeable enough to avert your eyes pretty quick as you see it glaring in your direction.
So just sort of like I move back so fast that I have to like snatch the hood from my cloak.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, Fiddles is going to sort of like scurry back and be like,
Big snake turns people to stone. I think this basement might be dangerous.
Yeah, starting to feel that way, isn't it? Well, let's go the other way.
Yep. I don't feel any need to go down there and take care of that. We'll just leave it where it is.
That doesn't seem to be hurting anyone.
Glint, what do you think?
We already did snakes. We did snakes a couple of episodes ago.
All right. Well,
Bye.
the basilisk seems to let you go.
Oh, good.
I'm glad.
And you make your way down the
Oh
tunnel.
my God, that little dot is us on the map?
Yes.
Yeah, dude.
I didn't know
That's
that
why
was
we said
campfire.
we not
a little
turning
fire.
right.
You were zoomed all the way out?
I was zoomed all the way out. I like to look at the big picture, Gage. Sorry I don't get distracted by the minutia.
Yeah, well, you don't walk through the whole labyrinth at the same time, Doge.
Maybe you don't.
Yeah.
The way I play, you do.
You'd never eat an elephant. All right, you guys find yourself back in this little coffin room, and the Forsworn is floating in here, and so is the Beholder zombie. Go ahead and roll for initiative as it points its glaive towards you and says,
Wait. We can't even try and like sneak around and like get a sneak attack round?
I imagine its entire existence is watching this door.
It points its glaive when you walk into this room and says,
You were warned.
Also, like, we triggered the fog gate the last time we were in here.
Cutscene's over. Yeah,
Cutscene's
Okay.
over.
I rolled a 7.
that's a 22 for Fid.
Here we go. Ridley with a 5.
It's a 9 for Sue.
8 for Glint.
I don't know what I'm going to do though.
Gage, if there are stat changes for Holy on Vial, will you just send them to me?
use the same statistics for the fire. It just does radiant.
And Fid, you shared that holy damage would be wise, correct?
That's correct, yeah.
Because we know it's a zombie boy.
Yes, I shared that when you asked if we had any idea how to deal with this thing.
Okay.
We like we do like radiant damage.
Yeah.
Yes.
Forsworn is going to go on 18. And Beholder's going to go on 9. All right. Then Fiddles, you're going to go first.
Excellent. Okay. Before attacking, I guess the main thing that I want to see is like, can I tell if there is any sort of like, what is it? I can't think of any way to ask this question besides, what does the relationship look like between these two enemies? Like, outside of guarding the same room, does it look like they're working in tandem in any way? Are they lovers?
I think they're in the roommate phase where it's like they got really distracted by projects in the crypt.
Sure.
And like the spark's gone a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like they're coworkers on their first day a little bit. Like,
Okay.
they know they have the same job together, but like they're not. It's like kind of awkward. I'd say there's a little bit of tension.
Sure. And in that tension,
Clarence.
in that tension, is there any sort of magic beam connecting the two of them, sort of a thing? Is there any sort of like, oh, you must kill one to kill the other, sort of information that I'm?
No.
Like, is one of them the mothership, and if we destroy it, the other one dies?
I think what you're
Right,
getting at is the Forsworn like the summoner here? No.
Yeah. Okay, that's basically what I'm asking. Okay, good to know. And then I guess, does it seem pretty clear that one of these is gonna have a little girthier HP bar?
Nope. You could make a Arcana check, I guess.
Oh, and you have Carter has lots of inspiration to use for that.
Not my forte.
Yeah.
But will a 12 do it?
Nope.
Okay, so
Nope.
First things first, knock the rust off here. Fiddles is going to swing out wide and attempt to kind of put a little distance between herself and everyone else, just so as not to make target practice super duper easy here. And she's going to wind up with the old closed fist, flip it upside down, pop the middle finger up, and blast off 2 beams of Eldritch Blast at this fine gentleman with the trident, the staff, the glaive.
Mm-hmm. Roll the hit.
And and hey, I will. That's 12 plus 6, 18.
Yeah.
Roll again. You need to.
That is a crit.
Yes.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay, they both hit.
Beautiful.
Amazing. Way to start us out, Fid.
So that's going to be a 13 plus 3 for Genie's Wrath, and that 13 does include the charisma bonus as well. So that's a 16 on 1, and then what? I guess that's max damage, right? So that's just 2 of those for 26 on the crit, or what?
No, you roll damage again on the crit. So you would do 2d10 plus 3 plus 3.
Beautiful. How do I... There we go.
We'll just do plus 6 to this.
So that is 15 plus 3 plus 3, so
21.
26 and 21 on those 2 beams. So those are big, meaty blasts.
This will do 31 damage total.
In addition to the 26?
The
There's
15.
16 and 15.
Oh,
15
I see
is your
now.
crit roll. The 16 it just happened to be max damage.
Understand.
But it's a good hit.
It's a great hit.
Felt good.
Do you want to do anything with your bonus action?
No. Oh, actually,
Okay.
no. I take it back. Yes, I do. I would like to dash and keep circling. So, just gonna move a little extra, about midway through the room, kind of between the caskets.
Okay, cool. On the Forsworn's turn, you'll hear him sputter a little bit as he's caught off by your attack. And then he is going to I think move towards the group. Here. He is going to swing his polearm first at Glint and gets a 18 to hit.
Does hit.
And then he's going to swing at Sue, and that's a 17 to hit.
That does not hit.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Hey,
What's... Wow.
Sue has 18 armor class.
Whew. Oh my gosh.
Glint, that's going to
A
be...
cast iron chef's apron on Sue.
Yes.
That is going to be 10 force damage to you.
No, all my temp HP.
Aw.
that was so important to me.
It made me have 69 health.
Aw.
My confidence.
And then he's going to slam his glaive down, and you're going to see from the ground these spiritual beings start swirling around him in a 10-foot radius. And in this range, you will have difficult terrain, which will mean your movement speed will be cut in half. Okay, Sue, you're up.
Okay. Sue is going to draw their weapons. They have a cleaver and another weapon that I've forgotten in the time that we have not played.
Meat tenderizer.
Thank you, meat tenderizer. Gosh, Glint, thank goodness for your brain. And
More
then
than just the map in there.
she's going to kind of clang them together and is going to cast Spirit Guardians. Having seen how well it worked against the zombie T-Rex, that's their first move, is to just kind of call up all the spiritual kitchen instruments, implements. And so they're going to cast it at 4th level. We're going to take, just out of the gate and go real big. Oh, no, that's my only 4th level spot. Let's go 3rd level. I lied.
Okay, and that's a 10-foot radius around you?
That is 15 feet sphere.
Okay. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
There you go.
And as radiant damage, if that was unclear.
Sure. Okay. What's the save for that? Because it's the first time they enter.
Wisdom save 14.
Okay.
Did not mean to roll damage, so sorry. But
It's all good. I think it takes damage even if it passes. It takes half. It gets a 15 on wisdom.
ooh, okay. Well, the damage rolled was 13, so half would be 6.
All right. Okay. Anything else on your turn?
I don't think Sue has any meaningful bonus actions, unfortunately.
Okay.
That's all.
All right. On the Beholder Zombie's turn, you can hear it sort of like as it kind of gains some sort of consciousness and floats forward a little bit. And as it does, one of the eyes on its stalks turn towards Fiddles.
Sure.
And we'll get a 1d4 to determine what the beam does.
Ooh.
Do you want to roll it, Fiddles?
Yeah, that's fun. There's a 2.
Okay. The eye stalk glows purple, and you see this like spiraling light towards you, and you need to make a DC 14 wisdom save.
Ooh. That was going to be tough. Oh! 17 minus 1, 16.
All right, you pass. You feel this like this attempt to grasp your fear, and yet you resist it.
Too stupid to be afraid.
All right, Glint, you are up.
Would you say that this gentleman in this magically animated suit of armor is metal?
The suit is, yes.
The suit is metal. Okay, cool. I think Glint is gonna look down at Davy and give him a nod. We're gonna test out some new equipment here in the field. Glint's gonna raise his right hand and put it to the bridge of his nose first off and push his glasses up and enter storm form. Glint is going to electrify his glasses to get that extra lightning damage. And then on his way down, he's gonna raise his hand out like he's going to use his dragon mark, but then he's gonna flip his palm over like this. A compartment on his gauntlet opens up, and tiny little robots, they're the size of like flies basically, fly out of his gauntlet. He can turn his hand over and direct them. He ushers them, they swarm all over the metal of this armor. This is Glint's Magmite Swarm. This is the spell Heat Metal, reflavored as a swarm of little nanobots that are going to crawl all over this metal and then combust.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Go ahead and roll damage because it cannot resist it.
That is at level 2.
It's like me with onion rings.
So that is 8 fire damage plus my storm form damage, which is, I think, a D4. It's been a minute. Yes, it's an additional 1d4 lightning damage. That's 1. So that's 9 fire damage and then 1 lightning. 9 total damage. 8 fire, 1 lightning.
It almost like contrasts this like blue spectral flame that it's made out of as its armor starts to glow red with the heat.
Cool.
But that's a good turn. Do you have anything else you'd like to do?
Let's see. I've already used my bonus action, so Davey can't do anything, yeah?
Correct.
Okay. I then, with my remaining turn, am I going to take an opportunity attack if I try to step out of this swarm that he's cast?
Yes, you will.
Then I'm going to just endure it. I'm not trying to move anywhere.
Okay, cool. Then we are at Ridley's turn.
Okay. So, I want to stay close to y'all so that my aura continues to work.
Remind me what your aura does.
So I have 2. I have an aura of protection, which gives y'all basically advantage on some saving throws. And then there's another one, which is that you can't be, it's aura of liberation. It's my new one. It means that you cannot be restrained.
Ooh,
And do you have to pick one, or are they both always active?
I don't know, man.
Both are always active.
Cool.
That's amazing.
My boy's got aura.
aura. He's stanky. So I think I'm going to do... Let's see how this goes. Okay, so, Gage, if I run in a straight line here...
Uh-huh.
The holder's just too far. Okay, I'm going to...
You'll have you're in difficult terrain as well, so it takes double speed to move.
Yep. So I'm just going to move into attack range for our little...
Forsworn.
A little guy here. And then I'm going to use violence.
Yeah, roll for violence.
Roll for violence.
It appears to be the answer here.
16 plus 6, 22.
That hits.
And so that is, nice. 9 plus 3 glaive damage for 12.
Is your glaive is not magical, is it?
It is not magical.
All right, it resists some of the damage.
Okay. But does it resist divine smite?
It will not. You've seen people do radiant to it before. And
Smite.
So 10 radiant damage in addition to that.
Yeah, it is bloodied.
And then I'm going to swing again. Ooh, and whiff with a 9.
Yeah, I think as you swing, one of the spirits take it instead.
Nice. Take that, spirit. And I think that'll be... Yeah, I'm going to stick with y'all.
Okay.
For now. Yeah, I'm going to stay here.
All right, Donnie.
Donnie looks over at Davy. Davy can already feel it because he's been eyeing Tin Buoy, who's been unanimated until we knew that there was danger close. And he starts to play the Tin Buoy Jam, which Davy helped him write. Big old bud to Dave, chum to Suey. Here in about an hour, he'll go kablooey. But there's no one quite like Tin Buoy. So he starts to play it. And then he looks over, and then with his bonus action, he decides to bardically inspire, because we can do a flashback if we want. We don't really need to, but they had a good conversation about music at the party when we were doing the toga party. And Donnie had the opportunity to go on stage, and him and Fiddles started talking good music. Fiddles thought that she had heard some inspiration to his music. And so Donnie starts to play Fiddles, one of Fiddles' favorite bands in Eberron. The Dark Smugglers of Impending Rage and Hatred. He chooses to play their debut single, Gonna Have a Great Afternoon. And that's a DM from Fiddles for me there in the final minutes. So he's playing this track, and those tomes start circling around, and Fiddles is inspired.
Fiddles is snapping her fingers, and she's like, "Gonna have a great afternoon today. Gonna be a good day." I love the Dark Smugglers.
The tone is so funny compared to the name.
Anything else?
That's all his actions.
You use Bardic Inspiration?
Well, I did animating performance.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, Fiddles, back up.
Let me see something. Okay. Fiddle's on the move once again, and she's going to kind of bob and weave between some of these coffins to kind of get up. If a beholder had a shoulder, she would be at the beholder's shoulder, but about 10 feet out, not close enough for a swing, but definitely in range to pop the bird one more time to the old Forsworn, just from a distance, just one more love tap, just show him what's up. So, yeah, she's going to throw up the bad mother finger and hit him with a double Eldritch Blast.
Okay, roll the hit. To the Forsworn or to the beholder?
To the Forsworn. That's a crit again. Ooh.
Damn.
Fiddles.
Forsworn going to catch these fingers.
Been saving them all. Tell me just how to roll here, because I messed it up last time.
Is
2d10.
it worth adding damage
2d10
right
plus
now?
6.
2d10 plus 6. Well, it's just max damage, yeah? Or
What do
no,
you
just...
mean?
What's the...
On crits, you add an extra D, whatever.
You double the dice that you
Oh,
need,
so that's
it-
per. Okay, so the first one is 13.
Okay.
And the second one is 21.
I don't understand what you're doing. No,
You have to roll to hit again.
You have to roll twice for both your beams. Or roll
Okay.
once for both your
I think
beams.
that's the change that we've seen. Gotcha. So that's a 23.
Hits.
Jeez.
Fiddles.
Hot dice.
I don't
I
think
know.
Sue's ever seen a number that high.
I now understand what we've been saying this whole time. Okay, so the first hit on the crit, that is a 13. And then this one is a total of 12. For a grand total of 25 damage between 2 blasts.
All right. Pretty good turn. Anything else?
Pop, pop.
No.
Okay, well,
Pop, pop.
then on the Forsworn's turn, you'll see it slam its glaive on the ground and another blade forms on the other side. And it's going to start swinging. First, it's going to swing at, we'll do left to right here. It's going to swing at Sue first. I guess first it needs to roll for its for your Spirit Guardians.
Oh, yeah.
And that's a 14. You said the DC was 14?
Correct.
Okay. You can roll damage for that.
This one's bloodied, eh?
This one is bloodied.
This one's bloodied, eh?
Ooh,
wait,
this
no.
one's bloodied, eh?
Hold on. I rolled at the wrong level. That was worse. That was only 7. Man, what a bad roll.
Hey, bad one.
All right. Take some damage from that, and then he's going to try to hit Sue with his glaive. And that's a 7 to hit, so I imagine that misses. You're too short for it. It's like...
Just right over the head.
At Glint gets a 10 to hit.
Does not.
And then at Ridley, that's a 18 to hit.
That hits.
Donnie's going to do silvery barbs.
When you cast Silvery Barbs, Donnie, you see the Beholder zombie's main eye glow like a bluish white, and he counterspells your Silvery Barbs.
Oh, no.
Ridley, you're going to take 11 slashing damage here.
I should take 11 damage, so...
I mean,
Hemorrhoids.
All right. Sue, it is your turn.
All right. Sue is going to cast Spiritual Weapon. So there's just all sorts of blades flying around this room now. We've got Spiritual Weapon, we've got the Spirit Guardians, and then we also have her 2 blades.
Where do you want it?
Let's throw it over by the Beholder. I think I can cast up to 60 feet. I feel like we haven't touched that one yet.
Over here?
Lovely.
All right.
Beautiful. And that is a bonus action to cast, so then I can attack with attack with Spiritual Weapon is also bonus action. Man. So I will take
I think
2
it attacks
swipes.
when you cast it. I'm pretty sure.
Does it?
Yeah. Yeah, because otherwise that
It would feel very
make a ton
silly.
of sense. Yeah.
Okay. Then let's go ahead and attack with that. Let me roll that attack. Boop, 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 boop. I'm going to cast it only at 2nd level because casting it at 3rd doesn't give me any extra bonus, which is rude.
Boo.
interesting.
Why would D&D
All right,
do
that
this?
is an 11 to hit. That was not.
11 is not going to hit. You see your kitchen utensils begin to form here, and the aura around you from your first spell, which is called Spirit Guardians. Those kitchen utensils are beginning to form as like you see hands now holding the utensils, and then the meat cleaver that spawns with your spiritual weapon is a full halfling holding it that just misses the beholder zombie.
Cool.
Do we
I
see this
lame,
too, or
but
do we
cool.
just see a floating cleaver?
I think y'all would see that too.
Okay. Fiddles waves.
Sue isn't going crazy.
That's good to know.
That is just something that I've decided for Sue.
Yeah,
since
write that
Sue's
down.
going.
Oh, man. Okay, so then do I still have an action?
Yes, you do.
Okay, so I think Sue will swing. Am I in reaching range of the... Sue will take a step forward. if I'm not, and reach to attack with the weapons in her hands.
Great.
So we'll do the meat tenderizer. That's a 16 plus 5, 21.
That hits.
Great. Oh, but the worst damage, that was 3. I rolled a 1 plus 2.
Yeah, that's tough. It does resist it, too.
That is so tough.
All right.
4-5.
Does that mean it does 0 damage, or just 1 damage?
It'll do 2 because we round up.
Oh, that's very kind of you.
Got it.
The Beholder zombie is going to...
Zombie beholder.
Is going to float away a little bit.
Is now actually going to attack Fiddles. You know what?
And it will continue to attack Fiddles. Let's roll me a 1d4.
You're messed up. All right, dude. I feel like I'm kind of doing your job, but
I can roll it.
that is a
want.
3.
Okay.
I like rolling dice.
The third eye on its head,
Oh, he
the
meditates.
stalk glows green, and you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Most excellent.
That's some.
That is a 3
That's
plus
so many
2,
dice.
5.
Oh, no.
I think you don't feel it as this slow moving. It's like it shoots this green beam that turns into a skeleton that stabs you in the stomach, and you don't even really feel it until you look down and you see that your body's kind of starting to wither away. That's 40 points of damage.
Oh,
I mean-
wait, Sue's going to try and soothe some.
Also,
Hold
that
on,
was
I get to
think
try
it was
my
a
inspiration for a reroll, right?
Oh,
You can use your inspiration for a reroll.
Does uncanny dodge help here? It's an enemy I can see makes an attack against me.
you had to do a save, not a... It wasn't
Yeah.
an attack, I think.
That's correct.
Got it. Yeah, I am going to use my inspiration then. I'm going to reroll.
And then what was your... When you used the D4 for... Oh, you never used the Bardic Inspiration. Okay.
Correct.
Correct. It's still locked and loaded, which I might need here as I reroll my Constitution save for a 15 plus 2, 17.
That is a pass. You take 20 damage instead.
40 was going to be pretty brutal.
Yeah. No, that would have been pretty bad.
Big save.
I think Sue will still soothe pain. So Sue's going to kind of throw out...
What's
kind of
your
just
range
like
for that?
30 feet. Fid, why are you so far?
Because the beholder was far.
Okay, Glint, we are up to you.
I didn't want to stack at the door.
I mean, that's fair also.
Smart.
Good point. Glint is dictating notes to Davy about the Magmite swarm. This was our first time to use it, and so he's, as he's drawing Hailfang, he's yelling at Davy. We forgot to account for the barometric pressure down here. There's an atmospheric differential we need to take into account for the next test. And he's pulling his sword out, and I'm going to swing my big sword at the suit of armor gentleman.
Go ahead and roll your heat metal damage again as well.
Okay, yeah. Does it? Are you going to make me spend a spell slot to do it again?
No.
Are you tricking me?
It's a
Still
constitution or it's a concentration spell.
We picked a strong enemy to knock the rust off the old fights, didn't we?
Mm-hmm. It's
And
fine.
does my that was 9 heat metal damage. Does that do I add my storm form on top of that?
I will say you won't on the continual damage.
Okay, cool.
But swing your sword. It's humongous. It's the biggest sword anybody's ever seen.
It's a little cloud.
Your limit break.
It is a 9 plus 3, 12.
Yeah, that will bounce off of its armor.
Well, good thing for its armor, I have 2 attacks with my sword, so I'm gonna go one more again.
Get him.
And that one's an 11.
He parries it with his glaive.
Guys, I have a plus 9 to my attack with this weapon. I'm rolled terribly.
That's
Okay. You want a bonus action here?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna shocking grasp him.
Yep. Roll the hit.
17.
17 will not hit.
So I think that what this looks like is I swing my sword at him twice and completely miss, and then I put my sword away and I try to slap his head, and I just really hurt my hand really bad.
It's like when you hit a baseball with a metal bat way too close to the handles, just that long feeling.
Yeah.
Oh, I can feel that in my knuckles.
I hate that feeling. Yeah. All right. Okay. Ridley.
Blave. 14, miss.
Parried. Catches it with the haft.
20.
20 hits.
Yes.
Great.
Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him.
Kill him, man, that bud. Kill his ass.
6 regular pedestrian damage. And then the words of Romans start to appear through the air and do some radiant damage for 7 radiant.
All right. Anything else?
Yep. I'm gonna Misty Step out of the terrain. So Ridley does some radiant damage and then disappears and shows up here, 30 feet away. In a spray of ocean mist, as he is trying to provide some relief to our friend.
Okay.
Fiddlesticks. And then
Thank
he
you.
will actually run the rest of the way to get up in its craw. Are these coffins like waist height?
Yeah.
Okay. If I wanted to like kind of launch off one and try and grab a stalk up on this beholder's head.
I'd let you try.
Okay. Is that an athletics?
Yeah. I make an athletics check.
Okay. Oof. Nope.
Okay.
2 plus 6, 8.
I think you are sprinting over there, and the Misty Step gives you you just start full sprint with some momentum. And when you go to jump off this coffin, it just crumbles under your foot. And you're prone now.
You guys hear like a little toot. Cool. This was
All right.
good.
Donnie, your turn.
About how many eyes does the beholder have? Is it just the one, or are there lots?
It has lots, but it has 4 different little beams. This
Can
one
it-
does.
Can it be blinded? I'll have to aim at like one eye.
Make an Arcana check. I would imagine you have not seen a beholder before, probably.
15 plus 1, 16.
Yeah, you'd guess that it probably does need sight to use its beams.
Great. Donnie is gonna cast blindness on the beholder.
Yes.
Well, go ahead and post it in the chat.
It's a trap.
It's a trap.
Okay, as a 2nd level spell, I think he'll roll. What's the save?
14.
14, what?
Constitution.
Gets a 14.
Okay.
A boo.
And then Tin Buoy is gonna go up and hit the Bloody Mane.
Okay. Roll to hit with TB.
Classic DB, dude. 16.
It doesn't hit. I think as Tinbui's trying to run through all these like spectral ghosts, he almost has to swim through them, and it just slows him down enough to where the Forsworn can just dodge out of the way. But you can see that the wisps that make up the Forsworn are really starting to run low.
Okay. Well,
Okay, are you going to move, Donnie?
yes.
All right, if you move outside of a 10-foot radius of the Forsworn, it'll get opportunity attack.
Not gonna move, actually. I changed.
Okay. All right,
So bad.
Fiddles, you are up.
Okay. Fiddles and Jordan are both doing the same math here. And that math is dividing our attention between two people, mostly one, really, rather than being able to focus down this beholder is causing some problems. And between the whole like tummy stab that we just experienced, which was not great, and then Ridley being just fully spread eagle on the ground. Fiddles is going to look down at her hand that started to get like old lady wrinkly for a second after the stab. And she's going to look up at the beholder and just say,
You made me old. I wasn't going to kill you, but now I am.
and then she whispers to the action figure tied to her belt. She says,
I was going to kill it.
and she, Snake Eyes, holds out her hand, and one more time, song so nice they played it thrice. She's going to double Eldritch Blast this Forsworn, hoping to remove him from the playing field.
Yep. Roll twice.
First one is a... What is that? It rolled twice for me, thankfully. So that is a 12 and a 14. I'm going to use Bardic Inspiration on that 14.
Yay.
Nice.
Gonna hit it. That's the full 8, so that 14 is going to be a 22 now.
That'll hit. Good use of the Bardic on both you and Donnie.
Now, I don't know
We
the
did
answer
it.
to this. Rolling an 8 on a Bardic doesn't count as a crit, does it?
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
But
So-
you do get bonus little damage from his moat.
Nice.
Donnie, if you want to roll that for him, that is 14 damage.
We get to the moat. The target and each creature of your choice that you see within 5 feet must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take thunder damage equal to the number rolled on the Bardic Inspiration die.
Oh, nice. Okay. It doesn't need to. With the 8 plus 14, Fiddles, how do you kill it?
It's basically just like a goopy spirit inside of some armor, right?
Yep.
So I think that last Eldritch Blast just smacks the helmet off, and there's just nothing. Like, it looks like it was beheaded by the Eldritch Blast, but it just sort of like helmet's gone, and then just like armor falls and clatters to the ground.
Yep.
Cool.
You
With
can
the
hear like
resounding
the...
dong
Yep.
from the helmet.
Yeah.
You can hear in the background like, and Jeremy hit his Q2 quota.
I knew Jeremy could do it.
And then with my bonus action, Fiddles is going to... can I duck behind one of these coffins and use my bonus action to hide?
Yeah, that's fine. You
Okay.
can roll stealth.
Beautiful. That is a 5 plus 6, 11.
Okay, Sue, your turn.
Okay, Sue is going to, I think, dash. Seeing the, whatever that one was called, the ghost armor, disapparate. Sue is going to dash to get as close to the beholder so that the spirit guardians flying around her can start to do some damage to them. So just a straight, right about there.
All right, I'll make a con save if you want to roll damage. It's going to fail.
Whoa.
Right. I should have had that pulled up. That was Spirit Guardian at 3rd level. Roll damage. That was 3d8, which is 8 damage.
Okay.
And then my spiritual weapon should also be somewhere close enough to get near the beholder, right?
Yeah, I can get here, which it should be able to attack with.
Great. And then we will go in for a swing with that.
All right.
And that is here. Attack. Spiritual weapon. That's a 17 plus 6, 23 to hit.
Ooh.
Yeah, 23 will hit.
Great. Finally doing something, Sue. Watch this damage be a 1.
No.
It was a 2 plus 3, 5.
That's what I'm talking about. Any sort of bonus from Radiant on both of those, though?
Nope.
Nope, didn't think so.
It's not a zombie. We don't get like double
It is
damage.
It's a zombie. It's a zombie, but it isn't vulnerable to radiant. You'll see what it does.
Rude.
Just wait. Hold on.
Just
Trust me.
You'll all see.
Okay, on the zombie's turn. What does your aura look like, Ridley?
Seatbelts. Just seatbelts.
I'm gonna see if it's smart. Probably not. Nope. Okay. It's going to, seeing you're the closest, Ridley, roll a 1d4 for me.
Yep. That's a 1.
Okay. I need a DC 14 Constitution save, and you'll get a bonus to that from your aura.
Wait, I get a bonus or advantage? Bonus, right?
Yeah, it's from, let me scroll down here.
It is...
a +4 to your
Yeah.
saving
Okay.
throws. So con save.
Con save. 8 plus 6, 14.
That's what you needed.
Oh, okay. +2 on the D4.
Yep. Okay, so one of its eye stalks glows this like frosty blue, and you can see icicles start forming on it, and it blasts you, but you're only gonna take 6 damage from that.
Okay.
As you just feel a little chilly now.
Turn on the aircon.
Glint, you're up.
Glint, he's gonna like search through his satchel. He's looking for an Arcano core, but then he's gonna notice he's got a book in there that he did check out from the library when we were on campus, and it is the complete history of sport in Eberron, revised 4th edition with the foreword by Peyton Manning. And so he's gonna, I think I want to try something. He's going to grab a 2nd level Arcano core out of there, and he's gonna hand it to Davey. And then with the flat of his blade, Glint's going to use Hailfang like a baseball bat and try and blast this Arcano core straight into the Beholder.
Yeah.
Roll the hit.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Happy home run derby night. You know?
Some things just make sense.
16 plus 8, 24 to hit.
Shoot, that'll hit.
Okay. Glint's good at sports.
So good at sport.
Mm-hmm.
Target takes 2d8 plus 1d6 damage. This is the one that rolls a million die.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's nice.
2d8 plus 1d6. Target takes 17 damage plus
It already rolled the one. Oh, your
Stormform
1d4.
damage. Another one. So 18 damage.
Okay, you got a 7 and a 6, which are psychic and poison. You see it like tremble and kind of like lower as it's levitating off the ground. It lowers a little bit from the psychic damage, but the poison doesn't really seem to affect it at all.
It likes it.
Yeah,
It says,
yeah, it licks
says
its
yum.
lips with like a disintegrating tongue.
And it's like, got any more of that poison?
I love it a lot.
It sounds like the Chuck E. Cheese like ticket eating thing.
that thing.
Yeah.
That like unlocked a memory deep inside my brain.
All right. Anything else?
No.
All right, Ridley.
Ridley's going to use half of his movement to stand up.
How long is your glaive? Just from the ground? Just.
Yeah. Can I throw a trident if I'm horizontal? Okay, so we have learned that Radiant doesn't do what we thought it would, and Poison doesn't.
It doesn't do
what we thought it
double.
would. That's what we thought it would.
I have a guess of what I think is going to happen, but I don't know for sure.
I think I'm gonna try something that, if I remember my notes correctly, Ridley is gonna look at the Beholder and just say, "Bring it here, pal," and he's gonna lay on hands.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. Cool.
Roll for your health.
You just heal it.
Like, should I? If I'm wrong, can I roll
so good.
Arcana?
You can roll Arcana. That's fine.
I need to know. Yeah. Give me 12 information about what I'm about to do.
With undead, it does tend to damage them.
Does tend to.
Is he undead? He is undead. It's a zombie. It's
He's a
undead.
zombie.
Zombie.
That's the word. Okay, well then I am going to leave it all on the field, and I'm going to heal him for 35 points.
Oh no. Oh no.
You hear it like, as it's bloodied now.
Yes. Yes.
I think one of the ice stocks falls off.
Maybe we should pray for our enemies.
You know what, Ridley? Roll a 1d4.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm just zeroing out my lay on hands pool.
Nobody
Yeah,
get hurt.
You won't need that.
That was ominous.
3.
The green ice stock, the one that damaged Fiddles earlier, just falls off.
Oh man.
It like
Yay!
it sounds like a cork.
It has 25% less options.
All right.
Man.
It
Okay.
can see 25% less beauty in the world.
And that's the worst punishment of all. Good night, everyone.
I will use a bonus action to harness divine power and give myself a spell slot back.
Ooh, okay. Donnie.
Didn't mean to say it that way. Gonna think about it for a long time.
Donnie.
Donnie is not a healer, dude. Not this way. He heals other ways.
More of a spiritual and emotional healer.
big guy.
Sexual
So he's-
healer.
We're bloodied here.
He's bloodied. It is bloodied.
Amazing. Donnie, shoot firebolt.
All
That's
right.
zombie.
Roll the hit.
21.
Hits. 2d10. Coming up.
Bing bang boom, baby. 13.
All right. It is really falling apart. On a scale of 1 to 20, you'd say that it probably needs like 20 more. Hypothetically.
In hypothetical space.
That's like a little retroactive Arcana check.
Yeah. Thanks.
Donnie, anything else?
Sui, not Sui. My goodness gracious. I'll have Tin Buoy just get closer to see the
Okay.
action.
All right. We finishing this off? All right. Fiddles.
Yeah. Fiddles,
Yeah.
I like to imagine has been slowly hobbling over throughout this entire time and using Vile like a cane, and has been moaning about how old she has become, and just keeps saying things like she's gonna die alone, an old hag, and all this stuff. And as she's finally like shuffled up right next to, let me double check my distance here. So she'll dash in order to get there, but as she finally gets up next to the beholder, she's just half-hearted. Like the heart's not behind the joke anymore because she's tired. She got stabbed by a spirit demon in the stomach, and so she's just kind of over this whole thing. And she's just gonna shrug as she raises Vile, and she's gonna say, "You made me qualify for AARP, so I'm gonna cut off your AAR penis." And she's just gonna swing at one of the like nubbins on the side of the beholder.
Yeah. Roll the hit.
Yep. That is a 13 plus 6, 19.
Hits.
Come on, Fiddles.
And I can't remember how to set this up to make sure that I am getting sneak attack damage. So give me 1 second here. Yes, got it. Okay. That is going to be a swing for 7 piercing. I guess it does holy actually. So, right?
Yep. 7 holy.
It'll be 7 piercing plus 3 Genie's Wrath, 8 sneak attack, and then I need to roll
Your
8
holy damage.
piercing technically, and I'll roll my holy damage, which is a 1d6.
As long as you get a 1, we're good here.
1.
Okay.
Unbelievable.
Fiddles, as you like,
That is so good. Oh my god.
as you stab into the side of its head, You're able to like lean on it as it falls onto the ground.
And she
Closes
does.
its
She's
eye.
tired.
And then the eye begins to open again.
Yep.
But the radiant damage
Yep.
burns it out. You hear like a sizzle and some smoke rises from it, and it burns out. And
You just hear this echo of "Holy is the Lord, God Almighty," and it all like the music notes acquiesce and suck into its eyeball.
all right, well, that is that fight. You now have access to the tunnels without its stupid ass guardians.
Fiddle
We
says,
did it.
Nobody look at me. I'm hideous.
Y'all want to go see about
no
that
guardians
basilisk,
except for a
or-
massive.
Well, the
massive
basilisk. Yeah, but like,
Yeah.
Well.
I can't believe that you rolled a one.
That's so amazing.